Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have a video on the long-awaited return of Formula 1 to Spa Francorchamps in Belgium, which is the 12th race of this season, and now the halfway point, as this will now be a 22 race season instead of 23, so that's some news. Speaking of news, we do have two driver announcements for 2022, and that is that Fernando Alonso and Sergio Perez are staying at their respective current teams. So Alonso staying at Alpine and Perez is staying at Red Bull. So good for them. Now, there has been quite a few ugly crashes this weekend already. The first of which being in the W Series race, with two of their drivers being knocked out. I hope both involved are okay. I've heard they went to hospital just for a quick checkup, but I think they're all right now. Thank God. Yesterday as well, in free practice 2 on Friday, Max Verstappen binned his car and kind of ended the practice session a bit early, so practice wasn't exactly finished, but still he somehow managed to retain fastest lap even though he binned it straight into the wall. Nice one. And of course we had Q1, Q2 and Q3 to deal with this afternoon, Saturday at the time of recording, so oh boy, it was very wet, and Spa in wet conditions never, ever ends well. If you want to get a good taste of that, look at the 1998 first lap, or the first turn going into Eau Rouge, which is the initial downhill, before the uphill then into Radion, which I'll get onto in a moment, because something happened there today. Ooh. So, if you want to get a true taste of what Spa is like in the rain, at its worst, look at that crash. It took out at least 10 cars out of 20 or so. But, qualifying today, very, very, very wet. And of course that all came to a head when, just after Q3 started, Lando Norris was saying, this needs to be red flagged, this needs to be red flagged. And then it became red flagged, because Lando Norris completely binned his car coming out of Eau Rouge into Radion. Like, his front two wheels came off, and he started out on the left side of the track, then by the end of his spinning he ended up on the right. It was quite a violent crash. He's currently in the medical centre, the on-site medical centre, so hopefully we'll hear he's okay soon. Most wholesome moment of the whole weekend, right here, calling it now. Just after Lando crashed, well, Sebastian Vettel was right behind him, basically. And just as he was coming up to Lando Norris's car, he put a little thumbs up to him saying, "Are you okay?" Lando obviously put a thumbs up back, so he thought, okay, I will carry on my lap, get back to the pits, because red flag, you get back to the pits. Like, you obviously finish the lap you're on, but then just head in. So he said, right. Because, you know, if Lando didn't give him that thumbs up back, Seb would have disregarded every rule in the book and jumped out of his car to make sure he was okay. Because that's the sort of person Sebastian Vettel is. But, so at least we know Lando is, well, he managed to walk to the medical car, so that's something. Of course, by the time this video comes out, the race should have finished, although, again, considering how the first 2 days of the weekend has gone, I'm guessing there's going to be a red flag because there is rain predicted for the entire of Sunday. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun one. And the podium was really cool because we had Max Verstappen on pole, what a surprise, followed very closely by George Russell in P2. And that is his first podium, his first front row for Williams. Of course, he had his Mercedes race last year, which pretty much guaranteed him a podium position. In fact, it was a pole. Well, should have guaranteed him a podium. And, of course, in P3, Lewis Hamilton. But, honestly, after the red flag, they should have stopped the qualifying because it would just the rain was just getting wetter and wetter, worse and worse. So, honestly, I didn't feel comfortable watching that at all. I thought, nope, someone else is going to crash, someone's going to crash, someone's going to crash. Thankfully, though, nobody did. So the only injury we had from the entirety of qualifying is poor old Lando Norris. And he was on pole at the start of Q3, so if he hadn't have binned it, he might have been on pole tomorrow. But now, we'll never know. So hopefully, this race will have gone through smoothly, nothing bad will have happened. I'll of course be talking about it on my stream later on today, in fact in an hour after this video comes out. And, speaking of this video coming out, and the stream, that's going to do it for this video, guys. So as always, people, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to mine and Roxanne's and Frost's YouTube channels. Their links are in the description. My sub button is down there, yep, that big red one, unless you've already subbed, then it's grey. Thanks for that, by the way. And once you've done that, don't forget to click all 3 of our bell icons to get all 3 sets of our notifications. Comment as well, because why not? And let me know what you thought of this video, and if you saw any of the absolutely disastrous crashes that happened over this weekend, including Max Verstappen in FP2 on Friday. Once you've done that too, don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Stereo and TikTok. I'll of course be going on Stereo in an hour once this video comes out. Don't forget as well to follow Roxanne on her blog and Frost on his Instagram. Their links will be in the description. My links will be in the link tree. And lastly, of course, don't forget to share this video with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!